Happy Halloween! Last week we told you about the billions of dollars in tax relief the CRA was able to secure for California restaurants during the course of the recently concluded state legislative session. Those were major victories, but there are others too. CRA members can see more of those in our annual state legislative report card, which can be found on our website, but will also be emailed to CRA members directly. To be fair, there are, of course, other proposals that became law that we don't consider a win for the restaurant community. But we are proud to say there are fewer of those than there are CRA victories. Then there are the proposals that the CRA lobbied against from the beginning, and due to that lobbying, legislators made enough changes to those proposals that we were able to remove our opposition and take a neutral position. A neutral position indicates a great deal of work on our part to get to that position. Those bills usually start off with major troubling provisions, and we work with legislators to better align the policy goal with the operational realities of running a restaurant. We do this all while navigating the political forces at play within the state capitol building. Generally, those changes are still not enough to get us to actually support those same proposals, but our neutral position means a partial win for us and for the lawmaker who wrote the bill. That's because lawmakers worked hard to remove opposition to their ideas, while we worked hard to mitigate harm to your business. Speaking of harm to your business, you may recall one of the scarier proposals of the year that haunted so many neighborhood restaurants and other businesses. Assembly Bill 2932 would have drastically increased costs for employers while also expanding the state's Private Attorneys General Act, or PAGA. The proposal sought to completely redefine what a work week is in California. Keep in mind, California is already a national outlier in the requirement to pay overtime after 8 hours of work in a given day or 40 hours in a week. AB 2932 sought to make the state even more of an outlier by requiring overtime pay not just for more than 8 hours of work in a day, but for 32 hours in a week. Even more troubling for employers, this proposal can easily be interpreted to require you to pay employees the same total compensation that they presently earn at 40 hours, but for just 32 hours of work. The idea would have led to a shocking increase in labor costs that would have reduced the ability to create new jobs. Once again, with your support and our collective work, this proposal did not move forward this year. That's a big win. CRA members, you can see the whole list of outcomes on this year's legislative session and the work we did on behalf of neighborhood restaurants in every corner of the state. Be sure to look out for this in your inbox. In the meantime, an important thing for you to remember if you are in Los Angeles. We are now just days away from the last day to vote in this election. There are two strong candidates running for mayor of LA, Congresswoman Karen Bass and businessman and community leader Rick Caruso. Both candidates have a lot of accomplishments and strengths to brag about, but the CRA has formally endorsed Caruso. As our members know, it's time for major change in LA City Hall, and we think Caruso is the person to deliver it. Get out and vote. That's the news you need to know. I'm Sabrina. Thank you for watching.